Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Her Man Cheated with a Younger Black Woman. Let's get right into it.
So this is my boyfriend of 2 years, and this is his side hoe.
I'm not his side hoe.
No, that's your side. No, we've been together for 2 years. You just hung out with me for my birthday on July 4th. And this is funny to you? You think this is funny?
I know what's going on. What's going on?
He had this bitch over here knowing we're together. You just told me last night you love me, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yes, you can have love for somebody and not love somebody. You need.
What the are you talking about, Jonah? Oh my, this is psychotic. This is insane. You just playing two girls at once. This is insane. And your friends are clearly cool with this.
I've never seen. I've seen you probably like once or twice.
Shush.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shush.
What are you doing?
This is insane.
Can you stop and being loud?
Who the is this bitch? Who is that?
Doesn't matter. The cops
What do you mean?
are gonna come, dude.
What do you mean? It doesn't matter.
Stop.
Do you want to see our text message? I just told him I was pregnant yesterday.
Stop. It doesn't.
Feel like this is gonna go viral on TikTok, by the way. So I hope you smile and say hey to your command and everything else. I hope. You're so stupid. So this is my boyfriend of 2 years.
Well, this video is going viral on TikTok, as you can imagine why. Because here we have a white man that cheated on a black girl with another black girl. Props to him. I don't mind. I could care less. I mean, I just think it's kind of ironic. A lot of black women think white men are going to be their savior. They put white men on a pedestal. And now she found out her white man, her white knight, still cheated, okay? And look, I'm for anybody dating everybody, okay? I'm Christian. That means I can't be racist. I believe God created us all, okay? But a lot of black women are racist, and they think white men are superior. And I hope they can learn from this and realize that a man is a man is a man is a man, okay? Couple of things to address in this, though. One of the best lines he said was, having love doesn't mean that you're in love. You know, just because you have love doesn't mean that you're in love. That's great, because he pretty much told you, girl, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, okay? And you're upset by this. You're mad about this. You posted this on TikTok trying to humiliate him. And by the way, she does humiliate him. Let me just show you one. Okay, we're going to get to that part. Okay, and I also thought it was kind of interesting as well that his boy had his back, okay? Look. Okay, white men can be loyal too to their bros. Okay, I support this. The bro code first. Okay, you got to cover for your boys. Okay, bros before hoes. I respect that. Now, I want to get to the comments because a lot of comments are in this video. There's a ton. Okay, this video has 1 million views on TikTok and it has 3,000 comments, almost 4,000 comments. Let's get to it. Okay, first comment says, Diva, I think the closet is glass. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that means that he's in the closet. Okay, and this is what they usually accuse you of cheating. When you cheat with a girl, of course you're in the closet. Of course you are, okay, whatever. Anyway, another person said, pregnant, we need a part 2. Thankfully, we got part 2. Part 2's next. I'm going to play part 2 next. Another person said, girl, he kind of looks fruity. I think his true lover is a man. And then she responded, her name is Manny Problematic, and she is very problematic. The white boy should have known. Any girl with a screen name like that is problematic, and she gave it away, okay? When people tell you who they are, believe them, okay? She responded, I've been saying this for a while, but I was delusional. Yes, in fact, you were delusional, okay? You were absolutely delusional. I'm going to read one more. Woman says, all military men cheat. I've heard that before, okay? So, I don't know. If you want to date a military guy, you love a guy in uniform, apparently they cheat. And she said, girl, he got a Trump flag. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, anyway, I guess that means he might be racist, but he's dating a black woman. I don't know how it means he is racist. Anyway, let's play part 2. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
So you've been fucking him?
Leave.
So you've been fucking him? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude. So you've been fucking him? Have you been fucking him? Yes or no? Yes or no, dude?
Can
Tell
you
me.
leave?
Yes or no?
Please?
Yes
For
or
the
no?
love of God, leave. Leave so she doesn't know anything. Leave, and I'm gonna go in the garage.
You need to talk to me, dude. He's clearly the fucking problem. Don't you see this?
You're the problem.
Oh my
You are
God.
the problem.
Can I have a helicopter back? The one that I got you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So on my birthday, we went out, and then we went to Mount Trashmore, and we fucking drove this fucking toy helicopter I gave him. Thanks. Huh?
July
A couple days ago. So you just acting like
You see how psychotic his ass is?
now it's normal that these things are happening.
Yeah, it's just normal that he doesn't register what he's doing is so fucked up and psychotic.
I just don't care.
No, you're a player. And when you on somebody, the day you came to my school, why are you in there, first of all? But you came in my she been staying here a minute now. But she got stuff she got a toothbrush there.
Please stop. I can record you just fine.
That's fine. I look good. You can record me.
I don't know why you're crashing.
You can record. You don't know why I'm crashing out? So you've been fucking him.
Leave.
Yo, this is so good. This is must see TV, man. I'm happy for you. Okay, I'm making this video, but honestly, I want to be just watching this video. Well, I think it's so interesting about him. She's trying to humiliate him for being a player. Baby girl, that don't make us men feel bad. If a girl calls me player, I'm like, thank you. Okay, I like the compliment. You say I could get a lot of girls. Getting girls is not easy. I don't know if women think getting girls is easy. It's not easy. Okay, it might be easy for the men you like because you like players. Okay, so it's not an insult because women date players even though they're players. Couple things to address here. One, she is an Indian giver. Why is she taking back the helicopter? Shout out to my boy for giving it right back to her. Take your goofy shit, girl. You know, when I was immature in the game of, giving people gifts and taking them back, I used to always try this ish. Always. And it looks bad. I won't lie. It looks bad. I don't do this anymore, but I was guilty of this, okay? So, but Indian giver is immaturity, okay? Also, girl, you crying and complaining about this. He's your boyfriend, not your husband. You're trying to embarrass someone that a lot of women, they date like if they're in a marriage with a man. Why don't you just get married? Maybe you'll avoid a lot of this, okay? And maybe if this does happen, we could understand your crash out. But you're crashing out for a guy that dated you for, what, 2 years? She said 2 years. Not that long. Okay. Another thing I want to address. This is the part that was so funny. She went back inside. That part was so funny. She was kind of agreeing with her a little bit. And then she's like, all right, girl, I'm going to sleep. And he remained cool the entire time. I love this for them. I love this for him. Okay? I love this for him. Maybe there's some freaky Diddy stuff going on in there. I don't know. Maybe there's a freak off going in there. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. What people do behind closed doors is none of my business. It really is not. Right? I really don't care. But the fact that there was no black girl solidarity, there was no girl solidarity is funny to me. This is what I mean. Y'all always try to sacrifice yourself for the sisterhood, but the sisterhood won't sacrifice themselves for you. They won't. Okay? They're going to screw your man and go mind their business. That's exactly, that's what she's going to do. She's going to screw your man and mind her business. Okay? Now, what could be expected from a fallout like this? People are going to go back and they're going to try to read, go and look for other videos and see what's going on. I did exactly this. She exposed him more, okay? There's more exposure here. Let's play the video, and we will respond.
Why would you do that?
So this guy is clearly into cross-dressing. I think this is very, very weird. He has, I guess, one of her wigs on. I mean, it looks just as goofy as him as it probably looks on her. I'm going to keep it real with you. He's wearing pink. Now, I don't want to make a racial joke about this, but it doesn't surprise me that he will take it this far, right? I've seen Adam 22. Adam 22 plays like this a lot. Getting a white guy in a dress is not hard. Black men have been doing it too, but a lot of them are holding back. Dave Chappelle didn't want to do it. I ain't with this. This is a cross-dressing thing. It's an old joke, but hey, we still got Tyler Perry. We still got Tyler Perry. And apparently Tyler Perry, his white zaddy is out of him too. I don't know, right? So everyone got a white zaddy in the feminist black community. Anyway, we have more of her crashing out. This is part 4, 3. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. But she revealed some text messages because girls started texting her, responding to her, giving her some ammo, right? She put this out 31 minutes ago. One says, hey, sorry, I'm just seeing this. Imani said she spoke to you. I'm so sorry. I both went through so much with him. He's not a good person. And then she responded, or someone else responded, yeah, I did message her. I've been with him for almost 3 years now. Sucks to find all this out on the internet, but yeah, he's been calling and blowing up my phone all morning not to engage with her. The audacity. Yeah, I guess that is pretty audacious, right? I mean, girl number one, okay? Even say, I hope he gets what he deserves. Karma is a biatch. And I've been Imani's friend for a while, and they've been literally together like boyfriend-girlfriend, like boyfriend-girlfriend. That means he wasn't even your man. He wasn't your husband. He wasn't even your, like boyfriend-girlfriend. Okay, and I said, wow, that hurts a lot. No, I gave up my baby because he told me I'd ruin his life only for him to do the same to another woman. Diabolical. Yeah, so she said she was pregnant. I guess she's getting a bunch. He's smashing all you girls raw. Okay, he's smashing all you girls raw. Go to the clinic. Go to the clinic. Anyway, another person, I guess someone sent her a message. I feel so shitty seeing your post, pop up, blah, blah, blah. Been messing around and on and off since 2022 and blah, blah. And his place earlier this year. And he still messes me all the time as early as yesterday. And I honestly feel really disgusting because I'm not the kind of person who goes and messes with guys that have girlfriends. I'm so sorry. It's so funny to me that girls say this, but let me tell you this. I'm going to just say this from a guy, as a guy perspective. Men, we have to take notes on this guy, on this white zaddy. The reason why I have to take notes on him because he's having a lot of success with women. And notice, he was very calm with her. And one thing I really liked about it, he was very stoic. She was crashing out, phone out, F this, F that, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, can you stop? Can you stop? Like, yeah, I'm like that too. Can you stop? Can you stop being so ghetto? He should have called her ghetto. That would have been funny too. Anyway, she said, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. All the signs were there. I just ignored him. He's an abuser and not a good person. He's not a good person. Then why are you crashing out? They're not a good person, but look at everything you're doing. Anyway, the person responded, keep in mind I have a daughter. My daughter literally lights up when she sees him, so that makes it 10 times worse. Look at that. This man's slaying single moms too. He's slaying all y'all because y'all all under this impression, you know, that white zaddy is better. He's just a man, okay? And he's going to take advantage of the fact that he has good PR out there, okay? White men have got good PR, okay? They got good PR, I won't lie. Says, well, I'm glad I didn't have X with him because ain't no effing way, but I think the last time I hung out with him, maybe March or April, I want to say, and we did have X, and I want to say, and we did have X, and I don't know, she's confusing. I think we celebrated his birthday in April. We went to dinner when he got back from NC. Do you remember what day? So did she smash him? I don't know. This is confusing. All right, I don't want to keep up with this, but you get the point. You get the point. Anyway, so look. Now, this is flashback in time. A month ago, okay, she has a video that said POF of my BF watching me graduate. Let's watch the video. I took the music out because the music is some stuff that, you know, I don't want to play. Okay? I don't want to get demonetized for this. So I'm going to play this. Okay. So look, she's celebrating. The white zaddy in the background. He got his uniform on. Clearly, the dude fits in. He fits in with the brothers, okay? He might be a dude I get along, right? I got some white friends, too, you know what I'm saying? I'm friends with everybody, okay? I'm Christian, baby, you know what I'm saying? God made us all of us, you know what I'm saying? But I know that black women pedestalize white men. I know, because I hear all the stuff. They act differently for white men. Now, let's go down why this actually happens. I want to go down because I feel like this brings a bigger topic to the point, okay? And so this lady kind of pinpoint on why and what it's like to date a white man. I don't want to take her words or nothing. Let's listen to what she has to say.
Okay, as a black woman that has dated outside my race, I have a message for other black women. Yesterday, I saw this video of a woman saying that she's so tired of these white men making videos saying that they're down for black women, and then all these black women in the comments falling for it. And I have to say, I agree with this because here's the thing. White men that date black women truly in real life are not on here boasting about it 99% of the time. They just go and do it. And what I find interesting is the women that are always in these white men's comments are the ones that have never dated a white man. I have dated white men, okay? And what I hate hearing black women say is, oh, black men ain't shit. Black men are this, black men are that. I'm gonna go and get me a white man. That's gonna solve all my problems. No, it's not. Like, have you ever read a history book? Just because someone is white does not mean that they're this knight in shining armor that's gonna come and pay your bills and solve and sweep you off your feet. Honey, there are jerks all around the world. It doesn't matter what color they are. And trust me, there's a lot of white men out here that are trash. Okay? So stop acting like your dreams are gonna come true. Stop putting white men on a pedestal and stop simping over these white men that are benefiting off of your desperate need to be like accepted by white men. Because I feel like it's almost like y'all have this dream idea of, oh, I've never dated a white man, but I'm gonna go and get me one and it's gonna be like this. I can't. I literally can't. I find it hilarious. It's so funny to me. And I just had to say it. I'm sorry. Like, y'all need to stop. Like, please stop. I'm not saying all white guys are bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, stop being so desperate to be chosen by one. Because it's weird. Especially if you've never dated a white guy. Like, I don't understand that. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a human being.
Yeah, she got a point there, okay? She got some solid points. Shout out to her, okay? She said the quiet part out loud. Look, I used to live in the hood. Anybody knows New Jersey? I used to live in Jersey City, okay? I lived in the night side of Jersey City. Shout out to Society Hill. That's where I'm from. And then when I was 13 years old, I moved to the suburbs of Middlesex County. Okay, I moved to the suburbs in Middlesex County. And it changed my mind. I had one impression of white people and had a completely different impression there when I moved there. I literally did not know what white people were. But since then, you know, I'm 37 now. I've had a lot of experience in suburbs and places outside the hood. So I could tell you, white people are not a monolith. No. In fact, the place that I moved to is a poor white suburb. And when I mean poor, they're like lower middle class, okay? And we moved there because we got a good deal on a house. And my dad wanted to build a brand new house. And so we had the nicest house in a small white, poorer white, lower middle class suburb, right? So we got a good price on it. If we moved to that town next door, it would have been a lot more expensive for the same type of property got. Anyway, I'm saying this all to say that they are white people of all different walks of life. They're not a monolith. Stop worshiping white people as if all white people are rich and all black people are poor. This is the stupid conclusions dumb people come to. And so many black women come to that conclusion. Oh my God, he's white, he's going to be right. You know, and black doesn't mean great either. It doesn't mean bad either. It doesn't mean anything. Okay? I just had to say that. Anyway, we got some more content creators. I thought these were kind of funny. And we're going to go back to the video I just showed you. I want to point out something, but let's play this video and we will respond.
Who recently said it's always a dead giveaway when black women only date white men because they always wear their braids like this. The braids are always tucked behind the ear. I seen that and I immediately was like, dang, I can't just not like hair on my face. Because if you scroll down my page, you'll see that I'm guilty. I'm only guilty of one thing though. I'm only guilty of like the hair tuck thing. I'm not guilty of the other thing. I seen a creator on here.
So maybe she don't like white guys, but I thought that was funny. I never heard of that before, right? I'm going to start looking for that. If I see a girl going like this to her hair, I'm going to know. By the way, I've noticed that she did this. That was so funny about it. She actually did this throughout the video. She started doing that. You know, she started rolling her hair back, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. She tucks her hair behind her ear too. But I didn't know that initially. You know what I'm saying? Then look, this hair is popping out. Let's see if she'll do it. She'll do it. Let's see. Oh. Proof. And she said she dated white men before, okay? So proves the point. Anyway, here's another video of something similar. I thought that was so interesting, right? These are like little tells of white girls, or black girls like white guys.
I can always tell when a black girl dates white guys. I'm always right 99.9% of the time. I don't know if it's because I'm very open to dating whoever, so I can kind of get the vibes, but I'm always right. When black creators that I absolutely love pop out with their new man and their new man is like a white guy, I can always peep that from a mile away. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the hair behind the ears, like having the indie style, the luxe black girl style. There will be those few moments where I'm genuinely shocked by the outcome of who they're dating. But for the most part, I am always right. Like, I'm always right down to a T. Maybe it's the creators that I follow, but I don't know. I can always tell.
I know people say the black girlfriend effect. I guess there's a white boyfriend effect too. You know what I'm saying? I guess he has an effect on them. And it's so funny. Women try to cooperate more with white men. This is the thing that kind of bothers me a little bit. White men get a different version of black women. You know, like if the one dude who cheated on her homegirl with a black girl, that dude in the beginning who we made this whole story about, if that dude was a black dude, he would have got popped in the face. There would have been immediate violence. But I think black women know better to put their hands on white people. So maybe that's why he didn't get no violence. Because if that was me, I know there was going to be things flying, cars getting scratched up with keys, breaking windows. You know, we see all this stuff. Black women are they got more audacity. Okay, they're more brave. They're more bold when it comes to black men and violence. Because they feel like, oh, everyone beats up on a black man. Black man get pulled over by the cops. The cops going to beat up on him. So that allows me to beat up on him. And this is the nasty, nasty ideas that we have. We have some ugly, ugly ideas. We got to fix them. Anyway, here's a girl who's actually in support of dating white men. I'm going to play a little bit of her clip and we're going to respond to it.
I would say black women get to be feminine. They get to be in their full, like, feminine energy, is what I would say. Well, what I would say is that black women get to be feminine. They get
okay, so let me break it down a little bit for people who they're not necessarily watching the screen. There's something on her screen that says, anytime a black woman dates a white man, y'all change for them. And now this girl's trying to justify why she actually changes. Okay, we're going to play the clip.
Be in their full feminine energy when they are married or with a white guy. And I say that this is not a conversation of whether who's better. White men just have it easier, all right? And the white men who date black women tend to be easier, healthier partners because they are not having to fight and combat everything that black men do. And because a lot of black men don't seek therapy, a lot of black men don't read, a lot of black men are kind of just stuck in this place. They can't raise that consciousness, get some knowledge. They are harder to deal with. And no one's not saying that your plight is not valid. It is. But it's still your responsibility to move out of it. It's still your responsibility to grow. All right?
This is a big assumption she's making. I'm going to tell you why it's a big assumption. She's thinking black men need therapy. Black men need therapy. Let me tell you something. I'm going to just tell you something right now. I'm going to just say it. I think white men need more therapy. I'm going to keep it real. And it's not racial. I'm just going to give you the evidence. The number one self-deleter in America is not a black man. We actually self-delete at a very low rate. Very few black men self-delete. White men are exceedingly the number one self-deleter, period. 60%. More than half of the people that self-delete themselves are white men. And the number one cause of death by firearm is self-deletion. So, two things. They self-deleted themselves the most, and they murdered the most. So, this idea that all black men are traumatized, need to go to therapy, and all white men, they come from trauma-free backgrounds, is not true. Do they come from ghettos? Maybe not. But they got their own trials and tribulations they're going through. Okay? This is why we have to stop this. I'm not going around saying all black women are bad. I'm not going around saying all white women are good. I don't do that. Okay? I dated good and bad on both sides. Okay? But what I do want to try to erode, if I can, in this content, or even just point out in this content, is that we have stereotyped people wrongfully. We don't know them. A lot of people from the hood don't really know white people. And a lot of white people from the suburbs don't really know black people. You have to live in these communities to really understand them, and you'll have a better idea. Let me tell you something. It wasn't easy being the only black kid in a white suburb. It wasn't easy. You know why? They blamed you for everything. A lot of people, a lot of black girls that grow up in the suburbs, here's a funny fact. They actually become more race loyal, not less. The girls who are open to dating outside their race, they tend to be environments where they've never even been around the person they want to date. But the black girls I know in these white communities, none of them really date white guys. I mean, none of them. They get really race loyal because you get to see real fast who you are in a suburb. You'll know quickly you are the black person. You know quickly that you're not part of us. Okay? I have nothing against white people, but my personal experience, they've always let me know I wasn't a part of them. Okay? In a way. Okay? In a general way. I'm not saying I didn't have white friends. I had a lot of white friends. I'm going to go into that in other videos, but the point I'm trying to say is that you knew right away you were not one of them. You know what I'm saying? You could share the same space. You could be around them. You just weren't them, okay? And I say that with love and respect because I still work in white environments to this day, and I have no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? But I tell the truth, okay? I tell the truth. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.